She glides easily into your life like a soft summer breeze, and her lingering prominence leaves an impression as she connects to you like no one else can. She seems to know your heart before you even share it, and she seems to know exactly what you want, and she's willing to give that to you, of herself. That's because she's a chameleon and can easily slide herself into your life and snuggle in amongst your friends and family. Because she's the girl everyone wants, and she's the girl everyone needs, and she's the girl everyone wants to be. Oh, that is until she becomes the girl everyone hates. Oh, you know her. You know that girl like you know the back of your hand, because you've met her once or twice before, and you probably are now wishing you hadn't. You loved her once, and you now wish that you never knew what it was like to fall in love. You have seen this woman in your dreams, but also in your nightmares. You've had a waking romance with her, as you've had that sleepy, platonic, and placid relationship with her too. And all of it came crashing down when your reality and hers collided. She was that damsel feigning distress, and she was that all-consuming destructive role model of a mother, and she was the insatiable money-mongerer. She was that mean girl of the block. She presents herself as a secure and complete female, but she knows exactly who she is, and she's hoping you don't. She's the female, hear me roar. And whatever role she chooses to take, she reaps those rewards as those are hers and hers alone. She doesn't share. She's secretive as much as she's diabolical, and she wants it that way. Her toxicity is a match for no one, as she's that malignant, she's that covert, and that dangerous as any of her male counterparts. She's borderline with her trauma that whispers, help. She's entangled in her own web of deceit, as she's reminded in growing wisps of her disordered personality. She hides herself quite well to those unsuspecting, as she uses the unsuspecting nature of well-doers to hide from herself. She's affable and inhospitable, as she's unfixable. She's the one they call damaged and cannot be put back together. She's incurable, as she is insufferable. Those who have had the misfortune of befriending her, oh, she's magnetic, she's beautiful, she's powerful, she's exciting and enticing. She's kind of supernatural, but never in a good way. Some call her the Jezebel of modern day, and some call her a demon, a devil woman. Others won't even know what to call her, except that she is a force to be reckoned with, as her day of reckoning comes with the retribution that one always learns to regret. She is the woman scorned, coming straight from the pits of hell, as her fury leaves one burned, charred, and scarred for life. Oh, we always regret meeting her, the female narcissist, the femme fatale. When we look at the term narcissism, we often forget about the unseen layers within this personality disorder. And these layers vary in their intensity or degree of behavioral disorder. So this makes it very difficult to spot the narcissism, as no two narcissists are alike. But narcissists share common personality traits. So when we factor in the male and female genders, the personalities, they do have similarities. But we tend to generalize the distinction of narcissism between both genders. Again, while there are similarities, there are also dissimilarities, to which understanding that spectrum within the narcissistic personality disorder can help. What I'm saying in layman's terms is that we can recognize narcissism when we see it and experience it, but we don't have the psychological skills to determine what level that transitions from healthy to emotionally handicapped to dangerous and diabolical. This is why one should never confront a narcissist on one's own, no matter what is perceived or experienced. And it matters not who the narcissist is, male or female. They're both equally dangerous. Now, it is generally thought that men are more likely to be narcissistic than women. Although it isn't rare that many women also express narcissistic tendencies, it's been rare in my life to experience a female narcissist. And now that I have seen this with my own eyes and experienced, oh my gosh, I stand by my words. A demon is a demon. An evil spirit is an evil spirit, and a narcissist is a narcissist. But there is definitely distinction between the two genders, and the distinction is complex because men and women react to their environments differently, yeah? If you had a male and a female go through the same circumstances, and you asked each of them to share their experiences, their perspectives are going to be different based on how they filter the information through their thinking patterns and their feelings. The female narcissist, she's going to use her femininity. She's going to use those innate mechanisms that make her appear to be every bit of a natural female in every way. And she doesn't need to mirror you the way that any narcissist does. She can hook you with the natural qualities set within her female prowess. You know, those soft, demure, sweet, feminine ways that naturally lure a male to a female. And it doesn't have to be just sexual. The female narcissist hides her malignancy, as she is quite capable and has the ability to use her femininity against you, even when and if her mask accidentally slips. Oopsie. She's able to recover quite well. Oh my gosh. She knows who she needs to be to keep you beholden to her, and it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female in front of a female narcissist. She's going to use the same tactics. What a female thinks is nice is actually flirtatious. So just be aware of that. She's skilled and crafty at what she does. She knows what she needs to say and do to get exactly what she wants. And she doesn't seem to mind. She's the mastermind of manipulation because she embodies the darkness while shrouding herself in the light. This woman is evil to the core. Now, with male narcissists, oh yeah, they're evil to the core too, but once you see the mask exposed, once you see the narcissism behind all that facade, well, the narcissist really doesn't try to get you back. He devalues you. He devalues you and gets the heck out of Dodge. Oh, but with the female narcissist, she won't leave until she's exhausted all her heartstring pulling in you and has broken each one. She's not done with you until she says she's done with you. You don't get a say in the matter. When she's done with you, oh honey, there's nothing left. When she discards you, it's not because she's got no more use for you at the moment. It's because she has no more use for you, period. She's then depleted you of your usefulness to her. But before she maliciously tosses you aside, she will use her feminine virtue to build you back up after she's torn you down. And she'll repeat this cycle to terrorize you and sap you of your energy, to take away your light, and to take away any inner resolve that you have within you just to stay alive. She can't take the risk that you might rise up to fight against her. She's in this to win it, and with the feminine narcissist, she assumes she will never lose. She's just that motivated. In my opinion, she's been sent by hell to take away your light because she abhors the light. Who weaponizes their femininity? The female narcissist. That's who. Because she is Machiavellian. She's a psychopath. She's borderline and she's comorbid. Oh my gosh, there's problems among problems there. And she hides herself from you behind what comes naturally to her. Her feminine demeanor, as she's turned herself into a weaponized art form. She's weaponized femininity to steal, destroy, and kill everyone who is not with her. Now, you being a male is a natural state of being that convinces her you and she are natural enemies. And she wants her way, and she'll have it come hell or high water. But first, she'll have her way with you. To desensitize you, to break your resolve down so you won't see the cliche within her coming. If you're a female and in touch with your femininity and you have a grip on your own masculinity, well, you're treated as any male counterpart. You're not her equal, you're not her friend, you're not her sister. You're not even sister in arms. It's battle on, and she will make you lose. You as a female can never outshine her or outmatch her, but you do. Who you are, well, in her reality, what you do is just not done. Every female must look like her, and every female must be her because she is every female. The female narcissist presents herself just like everyone else. But in her world, there's no such thing as cohesive and cooperative relationships. She's people in positions of power. She's clergy. She's a nurse. She's a doctor. She's a policewoman. She's a teacher. She's a mother. Maybe she's even your mother. Maybe she's your lover, your friend, your sister, your daughter. She's a leader and a pillar in the community, as her eagerness to please is prominent, as it perpetuates virtual signaling combined with her feminine prowess. Ooh, a deadly combination. How can she ever be denied by anyone now? She might even be the maternal woman, sacrificing her life for her children. Oh, I love my kids. All the while, behind closed doors, she isolates and separates her children from their father and from each other and latches on to just one in attempts to ensure that she always has the supply she's looking for. And most often than not, she'll turn on her daughter because she can't have female competition, and she'll latch onto her son, forming a physical or emotional incestuous bond with him, searing their relationship in a heated battle of entangled loyalty for life. Whatever role this woman plays, it's a diabolical game. And it's one centered around cyclical patterns that the public never sees. She's cruel, as she's weak, as she's an aberration of the feminine. She is malignant and can never become the one she fears the most. A nurturing, empathetic human being. They don't call her femme fatale for nothing. The altruism and the motherhood and the wifey duties, she does use her sexual prowess as a means of persuasion to get what she wants. It's easy for her to have extramarital affairs, and she's flirtatious with everyone, including the same sex and her offspring, her male offspring. Flirtation is mistaken for favoritism, as this is then leveraged against all who interfere. She uses her femininity to control any and all relationships. It doesn't matter the age, the role, the gender. She'll love bomb, hoover, triangulate, just to seal the addictive trauma bond she has with you, no matter who it is. Her worst enemy or someone she calls friend or family, no one is off limits, because everyone to the femme fatale narcissist, they're a potential threat. Well, not potential, they are a threat. She has no friends, only forced alliances, and she knows how to mother everyone, as the mothering role is the perfect opportunity to gain control over anyone and everyone she encounters. She emasculates men and infantilizes women. She knows how to control through manipulation and will do to you what any narcissist will do. Blame shift, gaslight, stonewall, ghost, breadcrumb. She makes empty promises. So what's that future faking? She love bombs and hoovers and everything else in between. However, with the female narcissist, all her trauma bonding won't present as anything toxic to you at first. It will feel slightly different because your expectations of her are molded around what society expects her to be. A loving, doting, nurturing, compassionate female who uses the mama bear qualities only to protect her children. The feminine narcissist sets you up in her little trap, because for the femme fatale, you can never leave. A relationship with her is not over until she says it's over. Your expectations of her as a female are used to her advantage. The female narcissist, she demands respect, but does not offer respect, as she cannot. She's not in your life to see you happy, oh no. She's not in your life to help you and champion your successes, and she's not here to see you grow and watch you. She's in your life to destroy you, just because she can. She doesn't want to be you exactly or embody any good qualities, because she's not looking to become a better person through you. She's intimidated by you. She hates those she manipulates. But I will say this, she's more in love with the manipulation than anything else. Oh yeah, she's cold and twisted and sick and sadistic. There's nothing really nice to say about the female narcissist, because it's almost like she is aroused by her skill and artful nature of manipulation. As her abuse for you escalates, she's hoping you'll become more receptive to what she wants from you. She wants you to be like a rag doll, as she wants you more than just a puppet. She doesn't just want to be pulling the strings and maneuvering you from up above. She wants full autonomy over your emotions. She wants autonomy over your thinking and your behavior, just so that she can use you as an extension of herself. She'll resort to emotional and physical forms of violence, as this might even become your normal with her, because this is how she strikes at your personal autonomy. And she's in it for the long haul, my friend. She's in it for life if she has to. That's a sacrifice she's willing to make, as long as your emotions prove to be of use to her, as she hides behind you and exposes you, all at the same time, all for her gain. So when you leave a relationship with a female narcissist, it's earth-shattering as it's beyond crippling. Men and women are victimized by female narcissists, and the only way you can stop her diabolical ways is to stop the enabling. It's important for you to understand their toxic ways within the feminine prowess. The female narcissist is materialistic. She's vain and shallow. Oh, is she shallow. She hides behind her beauty, seeking fame and notoriety, playing favorites while playing the victim. She knows how to turn her vices into fake virtues. She's a shelter to you one minute and the next she's abandoning. She manipulates your feelings against you to strong-arm you, to bend you to her will, all the while turning your empathy against you. She wants to be put first, and she will not take a back seat to you. No way, as even her children come after her. If you can understand her manipulative ways to realize that this is all about competition, as with her, she is hell-bent on destroying everyone she comes into contact with. You then will find the door to setting yourself free if you can understand that it's her, not you. This competition that she has, it's not just about saying, okay, I won, yay me, let's move on. No. Her competitive ways force you into a lifelong compliance because she's in your life to make sure that you will never compete against her again. She sees you initially as weak, and she takes away your resolve to get you to feel and believe that you are just as weak as how she portrays you to be. She sees you as the competitive one against her, and she has to fight you for her very survival. This is her perspective, not yours. She really believes that everybody is against her, and she has to win. And if she doesn't win, she loses. And failure is equivalent to death for her, because when she fails, this woman becomes obsolete. Oh, she's the king and the queen, and on her throne she takes prisoners only to feed from. She takes pride in being called the man-eater. She loves her ruthless reputation. It is empowering as much as it is seducing. She truly is in love with herself and hates herself all at the same time. The female narcissist may go by many names: the Jezebel, the wicked witch, the femme fatale, the demon, but I'm gonna say she's a hellhound, and she needs to be stopped. That is where you come in. You can stop enabling her by seeing her for who she truly is. Anyone who sets you out to hurt you deliberately, well, that's not your friend. Anyone who manipulates your feelings to coerce you to consider others before yourself in a way that harms you, well, that person doesn't love you. Anyone who builds you up to watch you fall, and someone who does nothing to secure your safety while they do everything to secure theirs, well, they're just malicious and beyond mean. That's evil. The female narcissist will shame you and demean you, taking away your emotional manhood, just to take everything away from you that you hold dear. She's a misogynist, but she is also a misandrist. She hates men and women equally. If you're in a relationship with a narcissistic woman, well, hindsight is your friend at this point. Write down those red flags that you've missed. Write down those interactions you've had with her, and begin to see your relationship for what it is. It's headed down the road of destruction through toxic behavior. You can't get her to change. You can't love her enough. You can't reason with her enough. And you can't understand her enough. She is who she is. There is nothing in the feminine narcissist for you to love. When you realize exactly who you're dealing with, you now have some work to do, as you have some choices to make, because now that you are aware of who she is, you're on a quest as today begins your stay of survival. You now are put in a position where you have to take care of you. The female narcissist has proven to you she cannot and will never take responsibility for her actions. You cannot entrust your life in her hands any longer. It's time to take your life back. Healthy boundaries are in order, and how you do that is to begin detaching herself from you by distancing yourself from her. Going no contact is ideal, but in the situations where no contact is non-negotiable, just give her little access to your life as you can. Yeah? Don't stay in lingering conversations. Don't divulge too much of yourself to her. Give her nothing or very little to ruminate on about you. When she sees that the door to your life is closing, she will go find someone else to bother. Now, it's a long road to healing, so I encourage you to research as much as you can, but believe in yourself, because you will get there. Knowing or loving a female narcissist is something that will leave you questioning yourself, your life, your morals, and your God. If you need extra help, I do have an ebook on how to be assertive with narcissists. You can find the link of that in the description of this video. She glides into your life with her silken words, buttering up your heart with intoxicating ways that hide you from the fact that you have bitten into her poisoned apple. The toxic whispers of her voice leave tendrils of long-lasting impressions that connect you to her spiritually, that leaves you addicted. You fear her one minute, and the next you're enveloped by her presence, as her demure nature is something you cannot resist. Her femininity leaves you unguarded, as she seems to know you, as she makes promises to take care of you and protect you in ways that only a female can. You never recognize that she's a chameleon in disguise, and she slips in alongside your life with ease, entangling herself amongst your friends and family, as she's the girl everyone likes, she's the girl everyone desires, as she's the girl everyone wants to be around, until she becomes the girl everyone abhors. So stay safe, stay vigilant against the female predator. You're not alone. We got you.